making no apologies. That's it, umhlaba mawuhlulwe, so that our people can have access to the land.
Life is difficult, but you must soldier on. Don't give up. If you are a coward, you don't belong here.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Civil Politics. So we have a new problem now of dockets. I made a video, or I think yesterday or the day before yesterday. The National Commissioner, which is Masemola, announced that he's returning the documents back to General Madlanga Commission. Where we heard after that announcement, they were like posts going around saying that Ramaphosa is angry. He's not happy with the Dockets being taken back to General Madlanga Commission. And I think the first question that everyone has was like, why are you not happy? Because the Dockets going back to the political toss team, like it's good. If the dockets go back to Mkwanas, it's a good thing because the investigations will continue. They said some of them, they were done investigating, they just needed warrant of arrest. So I mean, things would be wrapping up. Why wouldn't Ramaphosa be happy? The new minister was also reported that he was not happy. Kachalia, Minister of Police, he was not happy. So I mean, this thing started to raise eyebrows. Why are these people not happy? What's happening? Yeah. So today we hear that no, the documents, they are taken to the inquiry. Commission of Inquiry Povo that is being postponed indefinitely, meaning that we don't know when it's going to resume. Now, I was just listening to a few interviews now, the national spokesperson of police, where she said, no, we've got the original documents, the copies will go to the Commission of Inquiry. But when Nkoli asked the question, okay, fine, will the political task team continue investigating? Will our General Mkwanas continue investigating? Then she did not answer that. She did not know. So I want us to get into this quickly. It says here, Kachali and Masemola to submit 121 political killings dockets to Madlanga Commission. Madlanga is the one that released a statement last week saying Uguti they are ready to start with the inquiry, but they don't have infrastructure. Yeah, but anytime they are ready to start. So it says here, following a meeting between Police Minister Professor Feroz Kachalia and the National Police Commissioner General Fani Masemola, it was agreed that the 121 documents linked to the political killings task team would be submitted to Madlanga Commission of Inquiry in the required format. The meeting took place on Monday after Masemola announced the dockets would be returned to KZN, a decision that drew criticism and sparked concerns at the highest level of government. What concerns? Because documents going back to KZN, the Kuzon's investigation, what were the concerns? Kachala spokesperson Kamokhelo Makhotsi said the purpose of the meeting was to clarify and affirm the respective roles of Kachalia, who holds executive authority, and Masemola, who holds operational authority. According to her, their shared objective is to restore public trust in South Africa Police Service and improve morale amongst its members. A key outcome was that Minister Kachalia and General Masemola agreed to the necessity of maintaining a professional, collegial, and respectful relationship, Makhotsi said. Importantly, well, if they are supposed to maintain a cordial relationship, that means Kabavan. Hence, Masemola quickly gave the documents to Madlanga Mkwanas. Importantly, they agreed that there must be a prior consultation and regular reporting on important matters in the public and police domains, she added. Makhotsi said the two leaders also recognized the urgent need to strengthen SAPS capacity to investigate the killings of councillors, public officials, whistleblowers, and professionals such as auditors who play a key role in combating corruption and organized crime. This capacity must be strengthened across the country where needed so that those who threaten our national security have nowhere to hide. No, you are giving them more time to hide, actually. Because if you didn't want them to hide, why take dockets from people that are investigating? And also, why is Ramaphosa so invested in this? Oh, Ramaphosa, most of the time, he does not even answer on time on things. But delay documents, immediately yesterday when the documents were handed, we were told he's not happy, he's angered by this decision. Aibo. Mahotse confirmed that the SAPS will fully support the work of Madlanga Commission, led by Justice Mbuyiseli Madlanga, of inquiry into allegations of interference in the criminal justice system and uphold its integrity. The political killings task team dockets will be submitted to the Commission in the format it requires to ensure the integrity of dockets and enable the Commission to thoroughly investigate all matters within its terms of reference. She said, where the dockets require urgent further investigation or prosecution, SAPS will advise the Commission accordingly and will act swiftly when new matters are referred for investigation. So, yeah, guys, like, it's rough. I mean, I don't know what's happening. It's crazy how much Ramaphosa, they are not scared of us anymore. They are no longer, I don't know if Tina, we've become more woke for them. Like, we are open eyes now, we see everything. Or I don't know if it's us that are more woke, or it's them that they've lost in tone. Like, anything and everything they're just doing now, like no one cares. Crazy. I want to insert a small clip of Dr. Ndlozi here when he was asking Kuti, Kanti, why? Ungenapi president with document? Like, ungenapi with dockets nyani? Why are the dockets transferred to a commission of inquiry? A commission of inquiry that is postponed indefinitely. A commission of inquiry, postponed. 2030 commission of inquiry. It's postponed. They said there is no infrastructure, but they're saying the dockets must be transferred to the commission of inquiry. Engekhoyo. Listen to this small clip of Dr. Ndlozi before I proceed.
Story of the dockets that have been returned to the KZN political killings task team. Why now? And why is the president fuming? Ungenapho president. Ungenapho Ramaphosa kuma dockets of political killings. Ufumela ntoni? Ibhafali yafuma. Fumela ntoni? Ungenaphi kuma dockets? If the dockets are being kept in the offices and there is no investigation and some of them had warrants of arrest, you are giving more time to the criminals to cover their tracks. Why are you fuming when the police take the dockets to go and do the job? Some people say maybe the commission of inquiry is going to investigate the... They will go testify. The dockets must go be investigated. We have to fight crime.
Another thing that's actually... So that's what Dr. Ndlozi said. That's the same question that we all have. Another person that has voiced out is Ulukho Namgon. He says that behind every one of those dockets is a family waiting for justice. You know what I like is that we are all now on the same page and we're all complaining. But yeah, I mean, in the Vuyanje, because you voted for Ramaphosa. So Utu Lukonamgone Apa, the last paragraph is entirely problematic. SAPS will advise the commission which dockets require urgent further criminal or prosecution. What does that even mean? Let me read this paragraph. The political killings task team dockets will be submitted to the commission in the format that they require. This is to ensure the integrity of the dockets and enable the commission to thoroughly investigate all the matters related to its reference. Where there are matters in these dockets requiring urgent and further criminal investigations or prosecution, the SAPS will advise the commission accordingly. The SAPS will also act with speed where the commission refers new matters to it for urgent investigation in line with its terms of reference. Minister Kachalia and General Masemola remain committed to building a South African police service that is trusted and responsive to all needs of all South Africans. That is the paragraph that we're looking at. What does that mean? Let's look at the comments. The comments are saying it means the narrative is now controlled and managed by those tasked to protect politicians and prosecutors. We shouldn't hold our breath on this. Politicians are the masters of corruption, especially when they are in power. Mkhunu classified Pala, so it's time to return the favor. Exactly. Someone else said it's a dereliction of duty and imposing a duty, function, or prioritization on a commission which ordinarily doesn't have that power. So yeah, a lot of people are not happy. I want to see if I can actually get to more comments. I love reading comments. On this part where it says breaking news, I see there's quite a few comments, which let me see if we can read a few. Someone said, what exactly is in those dockets that our leaders are so desperate to keep from us? We are not fools. The people are suffering and our brothers and sisters are drowning in drugs. Instead of protecting citizens, the government seems to be more interested in shielding criminals. We deserve answers. Someone else said, so now the police investigation must stop because of some lame, useless inquiry. We all know that the same inquiry will not look at those dockets. They will invite people to come and say nonsense and talk about how there is not enough evidence. This inquiry was only established to cover up corruption and protect criminal syndicates, and very soon the dockets will be classified so that nobody ever sees them, and they will eventually disappear. This is so true. Someone else says, this is bullshit. Those are active police cases that needs to be processed like any other case. Why must these cases await a directionless commission? Exactly. Ngumsebenzi wamapolisa lo. Why must they wait for a commission? Why must police advise a commission instead of arresting umuntu guilty? Someone else said, why change now? Why not allow the original dockets to KZN and then have the copy of original dockets to call failed Madlanga Commission before it even started? Someone says the interference from president finally worked. This is the man who promised us transparency when he was elected in 2018, and you put him in power again. Someone says, not good. These dockets are supposed to be where they belong and not in a commission. Someone else says, I don't understand reasons for that. Those dockets belong to KZN Special Task Team that was developed. Who did the investigation and must complete what they started. Commission just got established now and even delayed the proceedings as they were not even ready to start. Exactly. Someone says there's no date of, this is exactly my point as well. There's no date of when the commission of inquiry will commence. It's more like bearing evidence in our eyes. The kingpin influences is bigger than our law. It's clear that the cabinet of Cyril Ramaphosa are Teletubbies. This is so true. Someone else says Ramaphosa is the absolutely worst. People once praised him, believing his wealth would keep him from corruption and theft. Now he will be remembered as one of the most corrupt and incompetent presidents in history. Yeah, no, it's too much now. That's why I don't know if we awoke more, or maybe they're just doing everything. But target meaning is close. That's what we used to say. Meaning, or maybe we are just more aware of what's happening. I don't know. But it's too much. It's too much what they're doing right now. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. You tell me what you guys think. I don't know, Mina. I've given up on this country. I've given up, honestly. I don't know. We voted last year. You guys still voted for the ANC. So, I mean, I don't know what I can say. You know, I'm disappointed as you guys. I'm not shocked. But I think what shocks me is that the bar keeps going lower and lower. You know, when you think that it can't go any lower, then it dips. You know, when you think that things cannot get any worse, then it dips. It goes lower. You know, it literally goes lower. So, I don't know. I think I'm also interested to see and hear what the EFF is gonna say. I mean, at this point, I think EFF is our hope. Those are the people that we wait for and see what are they gonna say. Do they have enough powers to fight this? You know, I mean, those are the only people that literally we're just hoping they say something. I see why people get angry when the EFF doesn't say anything, because they feel like you are our hope, and once they don't say anything, then they feel disappointed. So yeah. I see here Clement Manyetela is also interviewing someone. It says that SAP's national spokesperson, Brigadier Athlenda Mate, has confirmed that the 121 dockets are with the KwaZulu-Natal political killing stars team. She says 107 of the dockets are related to the murders of councillors, party members, and traditional leaders. So what? Anyway, you let me know what you think, guys. Hopefully there's gonna be more developments as the day goes or the night goes. Let me know what you think. If you don't know who I am, my name is Zizipolo Pelwane. Please subscribe to this channel. It's free of charge. Let's get to 40k subscribers. And also, guys, please continue to support the channel. The details are attached below. I don't know where we are going with this country. Ramaphosa only wants to act when on things like this, but when there's important things happening, so zoom vetted. So I don't know, guys. I mean, I've just given up at this point. Anyway, let's meet in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one. Aluta continue. Let me know what you think is happening. I'll see you guys on the next episode.